The next guest most recently starred in Third Rock from the Sun and provided the voice of Lord Farquaad in the movie Shrek. His latest children's book, which just came out, is Al Roker's Don't Make Me Stop This Car. His children's book, Marsupial Sue. Please welcome John Lithgow. How are you?
Very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, yeah.
Holding up?
Yeah, we're all, you know, it's funny because, you know, I saw Al not too long ago. Last time I saw you, which isn't too long ago, was you were promoting Shrek.
Shrek, that's
was the
right.
last time you were here. And, you know, things have changed so much since then. But I haven't had time to congratulate you. That thing was a monolithic success.
Huge, worldwide, gigantic.
Yeah. Have you been... When a movie hits that big, you actually sometimes have to go to other countries and get the word out on it. Have you had to do that?
No, they asked me to. They asked me to go to Australia, and it was just a little too far, too long, couldn't handle it, said no. But then I heard that it was opening July 4th in Paris. And I thought, Paris? In the summer, and perhaps my wife and me, a nice summer holiday. I said, how about Paris?
Yeah.
And they said, no. And I thought, what, have I offended you that I didn't go to Australia? Then they said, no, it's Shrek, an animated film for children in France. It's not going to be your voice.
Did you watch and, like, criticize the voice of the person? I think that would be very strange. I've never seen, you know, this show, our show, dubbed, but doing what you do, you must have seen your voice dubbed before in other countries.
I saw Third Rock dubbed, in fact, in Italian and French and Spanish, and it was much better, actually.
I would love it if someone dubbed, you know, I had a really, like, low, macho voice. Dosti Schlauten, es wird dosti Schlieda. Hunda John Lithgow, you know. It's like, hey, whoa. Now, you've done, we have to talk about this, because you have had a lot of success, obviously, as an actor, but now you've got this whole other career going where you write these books. You also perform concerts for kids.
Yeah, it's something I just developed literally in spare hours during Third Rock. I mean, I've always entertained kids ever since my own were babies, but it's just this fantastic thrill. I've been performing with major symphony orchestras, big halls, big concerts. This weekend I was with the Baltimore Symphony, in fact, on Saturday afternoon.
Now, a lot of entertainers these days are facing the challenge of addressing what's been happening here in America. Did you think about or did you consider addressing it in any way to kids?
I did. I thought about it a lot because I wanted to hit the right tone. You don't want to hit a false note with
Especially
kids.
since it's kids, yeah.
So I thought I would do the closest thing to a patriotic song for kids. And literally on the plane to Baltimore, I learned I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. And I presented it to them, the very last number of the concert, in my best Mr. Rogers vein. I said, you know, kids, something really terrible happened in this country last week. Something that scared me a lot, made me real sad, but I'm not so scared now, but I'm still pretty sad. And this little girl in about the third row of this huge auditorium said, "The tragedy."
Wow.
And it was so amazing. You know, it's right in the front of their consciousness. It's just that they can't, I mean, as much trouble as we're having dealing with it, they're having much more trouble.
Well, it's also funny because kids are always so much smarter than you think. And you're around them more often. I, you know, stay far away from the kids, but you know. But someday I'm going to have kids when the law allows. No, but you know, but I've noticed that children they're so good at they just have like laser-like precision.
Available, and they completely joined in I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy.
That's great.
You know,
Nice.
On the spot. And little kids gave me a standing ovation at the end of the concert. We had...
How can you tell when they're that little? You're like, yeah. I'd be like, get up, get up. Oh, I'm sorry, you are up. Now, I understand you went to Broadway yesterday to see a show? Because they've the word has been out here in New York that everyone should, try and go and see a show because these Broadway theaters operate on such a thin margin. They need us.
And they are going in droves. I saw 2 shows, matinee and evening, and they were both packed with wild, enthusiastic audiences. I followed Giuliani's advice, and I went to the theater. What did you see? I saw a great new show, a hit on Broadway in the middle of these dark times, Urinetown.
Like, people love this, and I love this title. You think, like, the best new show is Urinetown.
I know,
but it's...
I know. Just go.
Right,
just go.
Right. Don't think about it.
And I also, I'd already seen it, but I went to see it again. I loved it so much, I second acted Stones in His Pockets.
What does that mean, second acted it?
I sneaked in for the second half.
Oh, that's... You broke the law, is what you're saying.
Oh,
I think Giuliani wants us to pay for tickets. John, I think you're missing the spirit of this thing.
Well, actually, it was all sold out.
Oh, okay.
I only got in because an old lady overheard me asking for a ticket and said, "There's an empty seat next to me." So I became her blind date.
Oh, she must have been thrilled. Did she recognize you? And
not from Adam.
Oh, wow, she had no idea. That's kind of funny. Funny to me because it didn't happen to me. I'd be like, "Don't you know who I am?"
Oh, no, it's always a great relief to me.
Oh, well, it's different for you. Now let's talk about Marsupial Sue. This is your latest book.
Yes, the thing about the concerts, I've been devising different songs that sort of show off orchestral music in different ways. And this is actually a Viennese waltz. I wrote it as a song about a kangaroo who hates to hop. And it's an up and down Viennese waltz. Marsupial Sue, a young kangaroo, hated the hopping that kangaroos do, etc. And it has me
I'm feeling...
There's a little...
It's so funny. I'm jonesing right now for a graham cracker and some grape juice.
Well, that's
and I want to sit at your feet.
But I'll tell you, it's only been out this week, and it's already on the New York Times bestseller.
Well, that's got to be amazing. That's got to be... What's strange about that, it's almost unfair that this is something you do in your spare time. You obviously do it very well. You're on the New York Times bestseller list. Do you ever, think like, oh, you had no idea that would happen? No, the first time it happened, and it happened with my first book, too, I confess I was kind of embarrassed. I mean, there are people who do it for a living. Right, right. I love doing this, but it is my sideline. Right, right. Notwithstanding what Roker said. Yeah, we'll take care of Roker. I'm going to get a large magnet the next time his knee comes by. Hoist him to the ceiling. No, he's a good man. Well, you're performing at Carnegie Hall next month. Yes, this is a very nice thing. It was scheduled anyway, and like everything else in town, nobody was buying tickets. Right. So we decided to change it, make it into not 1 but 2 free concerts as a kind of gift to the kids of New York in the wake of the tragedy. Right. And Hallmark Entertainment has come in and underwritten the whole event. It's going to be fabulous, October 21st. This is great. That's a nice thing to do for the city. You're a good man. Thank you for being here, too. Sean Lithgow, everyone. We'll be right back with Toots and the Maytals. Stick around.